EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. Los Angeles to kick off for Chicago. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go.
Well, here we go. Just got your ass beat in one league. Don't come out here with the same bullshit this league. You ain't gonna get your ass handed to you. It's not gonna feel good. Not gonna feel good.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Let's go, guys. From the 21, here's second down and 9. They'll go again with Hampton, and no place to go. He's hit man. Why y'all ain't blocking?
I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job making that happen.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, it's Herbert. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ray Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one handed away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
That's unusual that
Something they teach defensive linemen, Mike,
he's able to get that shit
to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
He's doing some weird shit.
They hook up again. Second time on this drive.
I'm running back tired off of just 3 plays.
Now Herbert again.
Move out of the way, 71. Where's your awareness at? Come on, 71.
As the game goes on, this offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And some good blocking. Springing up a gain of 9 as we get the third down.
Shouldn't have got sacked on that.
Explosive play there on the ground, and I tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's
He good.
3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Rolling right. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
He's doing some weird shit on defense. The defensive line is doing some kind of stunt and just running on through there.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do with him. You got your ass blasted last time.
At the 35-yard line. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Open man. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Bears, first down.
You get this?
Fumble.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A run now on 2nd down. He'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly.
Let's go.
And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The RPO. That one is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he'll take this one in.
Linebacker nowhere to be found on that play.
That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy.
He got a super acceleration too.
And that long touchdown there is
Super
exactly what we're
acceleration.
talking about.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Okay.
Brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Trying to do something, shake something.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton.
Get out the way. Run somebody over.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 15.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, run! Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Our throw here.
How, bro? I'm rolling. I overthrew that.
And that will lead to a second down. Now it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. Wow, they elected to throw a
Why you don't throw that one-on-one deep ball?
They turn it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
What? Y'all ain't serious, man. I ran right past him. So I ran right past him.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But it cut out on this series, Greg.
Had him in the backfield. Ran right past him.
The reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
I don't know how I'll be running into my I'll be running into my own man. It never fails either. It never fails.
They'll run with gaining
See,
the march
it
in.
never failed.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. A gain of 57 yards.
A 57-yard gain.
Going on first down is Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
Why the kick meter keeps sliding?
That one is good. And the Chargers are back within 4.
The kick meter keeps sliding on my kick.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down.
That's good. For a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The extra point is good, and the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. On 1st down, Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the handoff, Martinez. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, LA.
On the play. And the Chargers.
Herbert to throw. Yep, the man Johnston. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Herbert to the air again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Amarian Hampton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And that was ass.
Throwing again, Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock 24 seconds to go until halftime. Herbert to the air again. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. And back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? Perfect. Moving to his right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Craig Harris. Touchdown, LA.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one is going to sail.
Good clock management, good drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers. 3 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Come on, man. Be there, bro. Oh, yeah, just not there.
Stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Finds room inside the 40. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Don't worry about it. With it, next time, switch stick off of him. That's all you got to do. Next time, switch stick off of him. That's all you had to do is switch stick off of him.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
I don't understand why my running back's so tired. He ain't really been in the game like that. The wear and tear is ridiculous.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That was incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. The flag brought in by Harris. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. There he goes again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They know how. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That one complete to McConkey. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, LA.
That's another Chargers first down. It's a gain of 10.
Throwing, Herbert.
The Chargers first down.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Herbert again. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
13 more yards. The Chargers first down. First and 10, Los Angeles.
To throw this Herbert.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And he's in. Trey Harris. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Herbert. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me the ring. Yes. Ready to look.
On first and 10, it's Williams.
Oh, he got to come off of them, man. Can we get a drop?
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
Why you ain't switched it, Woody? You knew it was coming. You knew that bullshit was coming. You couldn't. Man, you should have switched to that safety, dog.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 11
On first down, Herbert moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
First down, Chargers.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Throwing right. That's Johnston. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Baylor Tiger.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert.
Oh, get out the fucking way, man. You are handicapped.
Play of the
Damn, bro.
So it'll be 2nd and
Get out the fucking way, man. I shouldn't be getting sacked because he running all the way to fucking...
Sunday night prime time continues after this. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Herbert to throw. Right side hauled in by McConkey.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Now Herbert. That one taken in. That McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
That motherfucker, dog. Drop the ball, bro. He didn't have to, but he did.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they
Kicked me to decided to slow down.
Out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here.
Bruh, can y'all block? There's no reason why this man running for 200 and some yards on me. Not block, but shed the blocks. 9 carries.
Here's a designed run. he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
What is up?
Handoff here, up the middle, trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Bro, the cornerback, bro. That's so. Come on, cornerback. You gotta guard somebody. God damn, dog.
His 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had.
This motherfucker ain't guard nobody, bro. Just, killing me, man.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Offense playing, but my defense ain't playing. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing either.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
37 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Cap. Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A 55-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to...
Why was Hampton so tired, bro? That shit was so fucking tired, man.
That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Y'all gonna have to do something, bro. I need this ball back.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. There he goes again. And he's got another one. Touchdown.
One person.
What a night he's having.
That's what I'm getting killed by, one person.
In this game alone. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 35.
Can't stop the running back.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down.
Oh my God, man. He killed him, man.
There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Herbert to the air again. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. one, good for 26 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now Herbert again. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Chargers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
59.
And now movement up front.
Couldn't stop the running back, man. Lost the game because I couldn't stop the running back. That sucks.
Point after now from Dicker. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter.
Running back.
The extra point is good. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Nobody else beat me. Literally lost to the running back.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And stop it. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one. It is 2nd and 9. Now give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Damn, bro, I'm mad I lost to the fucking running back, man.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go now.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate.
Running
Good job
back,
by the
bro.
offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And his long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
I couldn't even tell you, man, how this motherfucker ran for that many yards. 200 some odd fucking yards, man.